Ubermind, it's kind of interesting. When we're looking for kind of junior level information architects or interaction designers, individuals that have degrees, the one thing we look for is this kind of what we call the hunger, which is something that we basically describe as their kind of willingness to learn and their understanding that they don't know it all.
And do you put them all on an island and make them kill each other?
No, it's not quite Lord of the Flies. But sometimes people could argue maybe our internship could be that way. But no, it's really just trying to make sure that the individuals we're bringing on don't stagnate. They don't, get their degree, come out of school, get a job, and then they're just kind of, that's their knowledge and that's where it stops. We describe ourselves as a mobile and emerging technologies company. So today mobile's hot, tomorrow it might be, dashboard devices in your car or something like that. And we've already done some of that kind of work. Google TV is another example. So we're always going to be kind of looking for the hottest thing. And once mobile kind of, if it does get to a point where it's sort of kind of dying out, or I wouldn't say dying out, but maybe not as interesting, kind of like where web is today, it's like maybe not as interesting as mobile is to some people. So when we get to that stage, we want to make sure that we're looking at the next technology. So we kind of expect pretty much everybody, even through our senior level, to have that kind of hunger, that understanding that, hey, they don't know it all. This is a new field. This is new technology. We're still learning. And also just that kind of self-starter initiative that they can take to get some books, read up on it, read some articles, just kind of really try to learn different new and interesting subjects. Some of our best junior level hires are people who are constantly like asking, for book recommendations, asking for events to go to, watching presentations online, all that kind of stuff to try to keep up to speed on what's going on. So that's at the one kind of quality we look for. Again, the hunger. Other things that we look for is a very strong portfolio. In our case, since we're hiring mobile interaction designers and mobile information architects, we're looking for a portfolio that actually shows that kind of work. The tendency for individuals when they submit portfolios is to show the what I call the sexy, the glossy, the visual design, the final product or something like that. And that's all great. We definitely want to see that. But what we really want to see is show us how they did the work. And that means, showing the wireframes, maybe even showing us sketches, showing us process flows, user flows, all that kind of stuff. And the nitty-gritty that may not be sexy to look at, but really helps us understand kind of where their knowledge level is with the platform. Which brings me to kind of the third thing we look at in specific inside a portfolio. In our case, since we're in a mobile company, we're a mobile company that does native apps, but we also do mobile optimized websites. So we're looking for individuals that have some sort of level of experience wireframing and designing, doing UX design basically for native mobile apps. And the main reason is because there's a different understanding between, say, websites and web apps and even mobile web apps versus native apps, which require a kind of higher level understanding of the platform, whether it's Android or iOS, how it works, the interactions, the touch points, all that kind of stuff. That may not be known if what they have been doing in the past has been just web or mobile optimized web. Responsive web design is also another thing that kind of bridges the gap in there, which is kind of one of those new technologies that it's also good to kind of see that if they have done mobile optimized web, that maybe they've done responsive websites as well.